So, it's the day before the race. I'm having to do my openers inside today. So the aims for tomorrow's race is top 20 position. Now that would be fantastic if I could do that. 22nd last week. I've had a rest week this week. So I've not done much training. I'm not going to be any fitter than last week, but I am going to be fresher. Okay, I'm not going to be tired. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. I hate the turbo.
Isn't this the good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages, show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on
That's it, look up, pick your line. Remember, drop your shoulders. That's it, go on. Beat me.
Hey, would you rather say make everything disappear?
Good effort.
Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low with the picture sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Listening to me cry.
Now then. Welcome to round 2 of Across the Border. We're in Bradford today, in Wyke. It was a course that we did in the Summer League as well, so I actually know this course. There's not much mud, there's an amazing sand pit, so it's a bit more technical. There's already a very steep hill which I can't ride up. As usual, I'm incredibly nervous, a little bit excited as well. Race starts in about 45 minutes now, so I need to pin my number on, have some water, do my proper warm-up. This is where I got my top 20 position in the Summer League, and that's the best I've ever done in Yorkshire. 2 places off last week, so who knows. Another thing is, I'm really struggling to try and put a bit of narrative into this video because I'm not allowed to film during the race. So I've got a little idea, I've got an idea of how I'm going to try and make this interesting, try and visualise the race to you. A little bit amateur, you could argue, but fingers crossed you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you think about the race and what you want to see next time. So I wanted to give you a bit of a recce of the course. So obviously it's at the start, it doesn't matter whether you're the veterans, you're the women's or the senior men's, it's always a mad start. Everyone goes hell for leather, trying to get that right position wherever they want to be in the race. We've got a big hill that we climb up on the left, and then you sweep down to the right. You can see congestion there already. And we're sweeping round these corners. As you can see, it's not muddy at all. So it's more just a case of slipping because it's been raining so much. And then you come round these corners and you go back up. That's where the finish line is, up there. You've got this amazing sand pit here, which was really good fun riding through that, waddling around. And then the thing that this is what I kept getting stuck on, this steep hill. You could just about ride up it, but I kept on getting it wrong somehow, I don't know. And then you come back through here, that's coming round the corner, and you've got some lovely hurdles, to go over and go over the handlebars if you get wrong. You've got some steep corners and steep descents now. That takes you back into that original field. Come round the field, and then you've got these little hurdles to get over as well. You've got to navigate going at speed down the hill. Whee! And then coming up over the barrier. So I've got a bit of a treat for you now. I've recreated the race in my kitchen, and this was no mean feat. For those of you who know me, know that I am not an artist, so production values are at an all-time low here, but thanks to British Cycling banning me from filming during the race, I've got to try and get creative here. Right, so here I am, Mr. Green Jersey. This is Mr. Black Jersey. This is Orange Jersey. This is the Pink Jersey. And this is the baby. He's dastardly. So as per usual, I got a really good start and got really high up in the first lap. So this is the second lap now, and things have slowed down ever so slightly, and I've got a chasing pack coming after me. I'm managing to keep them at bay until this bit. It's this little hill that I've really struggled with, more so than my competitors apparently, and every time they were able to catch up with me on that little bit. So this is when the first attack happens. It's not a massive attack, but I was unable to respond, and unfortunately that was a bad sign for things to come. Lap 4, and it's a similar thing. Not a massive attack, but I just can't respond. I'm not sure why, but my legs just really aren't feeling it today. So black jersey and red jersey have gone up the front now, and I can't seem to stick with them. Both Pink and Baby attack me, and again I just can't do anything about it. I don't know why, I just don't seem to have it with me today. So I try and stick close to them as much as I can do, but the gap just keeps getting further and further. So in the end, I just end up in no man's land for a couple of laps, just trying to maintain that pace, which is harder when you're on your own because you don't have the motivation, until I see one guy that I'm catching up with. And as the laps go by, the distance between us gets closer and closer until I'm behind him. And I can tell that he's tired because he's not able to accelerate away from me. So I stay behind him for a bit, gathering my energy up, and then I decide that I'm going to try and attack him on the second to last lap. I go for it, put a really big effort in, and he's unable to respond, and I know I've just got to maintain that. See, another guy, he's also going very slow. He's obviously gone too hard, overcooked it, and I immediately attack him. I know I've got the other guy behind me, the pressure's on, so I'm just trying to keep my speed, keep my heart rate consistent, and really go for it, get to the finish line, and there we go. Hello. Oh, wow, race done. Bit different from last week. Just started pouring down before we started our race, so it made the grass nice and slippy. Did some really cool skids, which is what it's all about. I don't think I did as well as last week. I just didn't quite have that top end. I won a couple of battles at the end. Another fantastic race. Need to get my sweets in me now, drive back to Manchester. Good thing is the bike's barely dirty again. I need to put some actual warm clothing on now because it's getting a bit cold. Cross has properly arrived. Tragedy of all tragedies. Yes, I brought my rice pudding. Did I bring the tin opener? No. What am I going to do with that?
Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? You can play my favorite song, but
You're right, so it's the next day now. The results are out. I got 31st place. I know, Not quite as bad though is 16th placed senior. Okay, so last week I was 10th place senior, this week 16th. I think I might have jumped the gun a little bit on aiming for that top 20 spot. There was quite a few riders who turned up this week that weren't there last week. I think in the top 10 alone, there's 4 riders who weren't there last week. So that top 20 is looking a bit harder now. So there's 2 things that I can do, okay? Go back to the drawing board, get back onto the training, really try and improve. And the second thing is just have a bowl of cereal. The other thing is competition time, okay? So I need an answer for you, right? We've got my rival. My rival is the great pink jelly baby, okay? Last week I beat him, this week he beat me. Looks like we're going to be a similar sort of level. So I want you to give him a name, okay? I want you to name the pink jelly baby who's going to be my rival for the rest of the season. Good luck, answers below. See you for the next video. Cheers!